You've probably done this before. Don't worry, it still works. So let's check it out. If you're an OG of the channel, you may remember this case. It's one of my favorite Asian cases with the real bamboo backing. They've now expanded with a few styles to choose from though. You still got the toughest of the bunch, the Limitless 3.0, their new slimmer design which has quickly become my favorite, the Contour series, and honestly one of the toughest clear cases available for the iPhone 11 series, their Clarity case. Now if you haven't already seen my original review, here's a recap of what the Limitless case is. Buttons are clicky thanks to the cutout slits, easy to push and raise to feel out, no issues with the mute rocker cutout, precise camera cutout with plenty of coverage for the lenses, and cutouts galore along the bottom, no issues with most cables. The case is quite a chubby baby, edges have a smooth matte finish lacking any texture, but they did lower the side edges to allow for easier gripping while keeping the top and bottom bezels raised to perfection to handle this. Now that added girth isn't for nothing. This green goopy stuff inside is their patented AeroShock tech, which is designed to handle, well, this. If that's not enough, I did some thorough testing of it in a previous review too. The phone didn't survive in the end, but it did handle quite a beatdown before calling it quits. Plus, no one should ever be doing this, no matter how hangry you are. It doesn't end there. Their top of the line model does include a few more tricks up its sleeve, a neat SIM card tray on the inside for avid travelers, but also what they call auto align, a bunch of magnets packed inside the case that I can confirm doesn't interfere with wireless charging for the 3 of you out there that actually use it. Mous has a whole lineup of add-on accessories as well, like my favorite, their card wallet, consisting of 2 card pockets for up to 3 cards. It's made of leather with a slim form factor, and it easily connects, like this. Popping in an ID and transit card, I've got everything I need to head out into the urban wilderness and see other human beings. Plus, you can trust the wallet to keep in place throughout the day, but when you get home to your lonely apartment, you can still easily ditch the bulk for this, their bulkier flip wallet, also made of a lot of leather and soft materials inside, still just as easy to attach with a decent level of grip, but don't go too crazy. This packs a cash elastic, which is a first I've ever seen, 3 quick access card slots, and a large hidden pocket with an extra secret points card sleeve. Of course, there is plenty of room for your daily essentials too. This combo is no joke. It's thick and it doesn't even try to hide that, but it's easily one of the best Folio style wallets in terms of build quality, functions, and overall aesthetics in my opinion. The party isn't over yet though. They also have a range of less exciting accessories like a car vent mount, as well as a dashboard and wall mount, which is pretty self-explanatory if you just need them angles. It still comes in a variety of real material choices, and my favorite still goes to the Asian material of choice, bamboo. But legit, it also just looks the best too. The Limitless series is for those who want the best of the best and buy way too many accessories that they never use. Now if you're less of a hoarder, there's the Contour series. Basically everything you love about the Limitless series minus the magnets, which means minus the bulk. These beauties only come in a leather finish with a sweet looking brown being my go-to. As you can see in one of my daily driver cases, which I talked about in a previous video linked above, it has definitely seen safer days. The important part is you're still getting that green goop on the inside, and even the SIM card tray that a majority of you probably won't use, but is nice to have. The buttons are just as clicky, a fairly large mute rocker cutout, and plenty of coverage for the camera as well. Space along the bottom for cable loving goodness. It's literally the Limitless case, minus the magnets. So if you saw that vent mount and thought, hell no, this is for you. It's much slimmer, especially when compared side by side to its bigger brother, lowered sides for easier fingering action, while still keeping the top and bottoms lifted, and combined with that AeroShock goodness, makes for some real great tabletop banging goodness. If the leather look is a deal breaker though, then the black speckled leather is the furthest from it. It's got this outer space vibe with a mild rough matte texture. When combined with the shortened edges, it makes holding your phone fairly comfortable. Of course, if you're wild at heart, the colored options are probably the most interesting choice, because you probably won't find a blue leather in any other tough case on the market, and I'll bet on that. Finally, for those who want to just stay protected while showing off that Apple logo beauty underneath, there's the Clarity series, which, you guessed it, still gets that Ghostbuster slime inside. This one brings all the boys to the yard. Buttons are clicky, large mirror cutout, and this time around, lifted corners around back to ensure your camera is protected. The signature lowered edges and raised top and bottom bezels. It's the slimmest case in their lineup, although with a glossy smooth finish this time around, not as delightful to hold. Combine that with the fingerprint magnet on the clear finish. But the slimmer design does compensate for that. Now the beauty of any clear case is to show off, and show off it does. You can go bare naked ladies with this case, or you can add any skin to your phone and you're able to stay protected while rocking any design you can imagine. like this insane robot camo design from Dbrand. Of course, you're still just as protected for everyday usage, but we've even tested it in some pretty extreme everyday situations as well. So you've got options to either show off with the clear, stay slim with the contour, or just go all out with the Limitless series. Let me know in the comments what device you're currently rocking. My daily driver is still the 11 Pro, but that S20 Ultra is pretty enticing. Anyways, I rest my case.